Hey vlog, it's Eric D. Sando and
Kelsey Davis.
Kelsey Davis. She might have a normal name, but she ain't no normal chick.
But behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
So, Kels, you know, we work together, obviously, and social media, we're doing today, or tell us what you're doing today, shooting?
So yeah, we're shooting for one of my very first CI shoots. What we did was 2 different looks. Made sure we got our makeup done, which the guy did a fabulous job.
Oh, you're the guy there?
Yes, Angel, he did that. But yeah, then we did a shoot with a really renowned photographer, Elvira. I did first look was kind of an upscale, elegant, nice little attire, and now I'm doing.
Yeah, stand up for a second so I can see this. She has a lot of great assets. What do they think your best asset of your figure is?
I would say my stomach.
I would have
Big
thought.
time.
I would have thought it was the
derriere.
Not to be gross, guys, but yeah, that's pretty hot. So, but I think what I want to touch on, other than I'm not talking about my social media too, but let's talk about the transition for you. When did it happen? Then tell them what that means, the transition.
Okay, so I lost an incredible amount of weight, close to 100 pounds or so. Yes. And it was about 2 years ago. I lost my mom. She passed away in 2011. I just ate my way into anything. I just didn't care no more. And I was like tired. I was heavy. I was moving slow, you know, traveling all places, breathing hard. And I was just like, something has to change. There's something wrong with me on the inside right now. So I literally had to put it in my mind, like, you have to see yourself looking different. You have to see yourself looking beautiful so it can actually transpire into the mirrors. So what I ended up doing was dropping all the way. It took about 6 months or so. By the time my birthday, I was down about 60 pounds. My birthday's in December, by the way.
Was it exercise and nutrition?
Yes. So it was big time diet. So first things first is I had to understand that I wasn't always hungry, you know? I was just eating to eat. So I had to say, okay, Kelsey, only eat when you're hungry, only eat when life needs you to eat, drink a lot of water, eat the stuff that's gonna make you better. I hated carrots. I had to eat carrots. Like, I had to fix my life. I had to use food as medicine. And I did, and it showed for me, and I've kept it off for about 2 years now.
You know, people don't understand that we come from a time when there was no refrigerators, so when we were able to kill something, we had to eat all of it then because it would go bad.
Yeah.
And so our bodies, maybe it's only a few hundred years ago, our bodies are conditioned to eat as much as it can.
Because we never knew where our next meal was coming. Now, you know, next meal is like 3 minutes from now. Yeah. You have to relax, like, so.
Okay, so that transformation, which I've seen on your Instagram.
Yes.
So now you're really into that space, huh?
Yes, big time. So as much as possible, I try to go out. I speak to a lot of students who are obese. I work in education. So I speak to a lot of students about their nutrition, their health, why it's important, what they want to see for themselves in the next couple of years, because that life is going to come for them. I make sure I'm talking with nutritionists. I'm talking with just specialists that major in dietary education and physical education, so that I'm not straying people wrong. You know, I'm making sure that what I'm telling them is correct. Like, because a lot of people tell you don't starve yourself, you know, and it's like, yes, don't starve yourself. But at the same time, don't eat like a glutton. Like, you gotta tell yourself that too. Like, these small little portions it doesn't really work as much for everyone. So talking with these people and making sure that we're getting it. And modeling.
And modeling too?
Modeling. Yeah. This is the fruit of the labor. It was, yes.
The fruit.
Yeah.
The fruits are here, guys. So the modeling, you know, and again, I think people get a misnomer about this. Modeling, in my opinion, is working with brands that fit your body in the social media space. Yeah, of course you get a campaign. I know people getting campaigns from a DM.
Yeah.
You know the models go to the big agencies, but there's a whole bunch of new business for a woman in your size.
Exactly. Right? Print, commercial, brand, any brand. Like, people forget that this is a big world. There's everything. Everything they see is something to be marketed. It needs a picture of it. Needs someone in it liking it.
I think that I'm talking to brands that are talking about micro influence. that's under 50,000 followers, and they're all getting into that space.
Yes.
So for those of you that have had an experience like yours, and you can grow an audience, because that's a pretty cool thing to talk
Big
about.
time. So
You can build something, and you can make money on it.
Yeah, and you kind of taught me all of that. So yes. So you send me emails all the time, and I bet you send them and you don't even think I read them or anything like that.
I don't think anybody reads them. I swear to God. Man.
Every single email. Real talk. I do all the castings. If it doesn't fit me, I still apply. I don't care. Never know.
Did you do the BET thing? There was that.
Yes. I did the BET thing. I went to the open casting call and everything like that. But specifically, you have an email about building your social media influence, changing the look of your page to be more consistent with your brand. So you gave me a couple of tricks to the trade, and they were tiny ones that you can do while you're walking down the street or on the way somewhere. So I just went on ahead, made a few couple changes. Literally 24 hours, 115 followers. Literally just following your direction. So I'm like, okay, I'm convinced. You got me. I came to this beautiful place. This is beautiful. And
Right. We rent a studio, and we invite 30 of you to come, and we have 2 photographers and 7 makeup artists and stylists, and the company, which is called CII, Celebrity Influencers, is designed to help young entrepreneurs and influencers. And something we started a couple years ago. It's just kind of evolving now. And me, who was servicing you guys, decided a couple months ago I was going to start servicing myself. I just think the space is right for people that are passionate.
yes.
So, I'm glad to hear that. Now, 47% of all women in this country are obese. That means probably 80% of all women in this country are overweight. Men are at 37% and probably 67%. You have a huge group to work with, right?
Exactly. And I aim to maximize, because I truly feel that because we're humans, we can literally make anything in our brain a dream reality. I know it's not necessarily to say that we have to look a certain way, but if you literally see in your brain that you look a certain way, change it. Look that way in real life. You can.
Well, that's a good point. So you're saying that it starts mentally, right? So if I have an image of me ugly, then I kind of get ugly.
Exactly.
Or big. So how do you change that?
You have to put it in your mind that it has to be positive. You can't say I'm fat. You gotta say I was fat. I will be skinny, or I am skinny. Put it into fruition, put it into the universe so the universe can give you back exactly what you want.
I thought that what you said earlier about your mother passing, and that was the reason that you gained the weight. If you really think about that statement, so let's say your mother passed on July 1st, and July 15th you found out.
Yeah.
Would you have eaten horribly between the 1st and the 15th?
Nope.
So in other words, it wasn't about her passing at all. It was about how you handled it.
Exactly.
So that's actually an excuse, right?
Yes. Coping method.
It's how you handle shit. And so I think it's coping method.
Yeah.
But people say, "Oh, my mother died. I haven't been the same since." No, you just decided not to be the same since.
Yeah, you just don't want to be the same. Exactly.
So maybe for you it was a self-value issue that came out.
Yes.
It was in your mind. You saw yourself as ugly, so it manifested on your body.
Literally, because I felt like my mom wasn't there.
I mean, how beautiful she is, but yeah, you just.
Literally, yeah. I that one person. You're right. That one person that yes, it has a very big influence on you. But at the end of the day, you are your own person, and you have to move on. So if they pass away or something like that happens, you can't let yourself go kaput. You can't just not feel value in yourself, which I did. I felt like I lost my value. My value went with my mom. But in reality, it didn't. It was always here. It was even stronger than ever. Her value just transferred into me. So I had to realize that for myself. And once I did, it was amazing. Like everything that I just put positive in the atmosphere, it just came right back to me.
So let me give you some advice. That's amazing. So let me give you some advice, if you don't mind, because I give the advice for you guys as well. So number one, let me think about the first thing I would have you do. So, start shooting your photos and talking to your people. So in the right side of Instagram, start giving advice, or nutrition advice, or every single photo you do, like today, everything. And then, of course, start shooting stuff on your own.
Yep.
Maybe 30 seconds or to a minute for Instagram, and then you can do 8 to 10 minutes for Instagram and YouTube.
Yep.
Maybe when you work out, anything you do to maintain the shape, right? Once you get over 3,000 followers, I'm going to want you to go to your direct message and look for people between 3 and 12,000 followers that are in your space and reach out to them and say, I'd like to do a share for share. If they have 6,000 followers and you have 3,000 followers, then you're going to do 6 hours, 2 6 hours for them, and they're going to do 1 6 hour for you. That's how it works.
Gotcha.
3 times, you do 3 times more than they do. Okay? You also, when you have a few pennies, from 25 to 50 to $100, you get on walls of 100,000, $500,000, even $1 million. So you're going to want to start spending money to get on walls. Again, that's when your Instagram is tight. It's got to be tight.
Yeah.
And I want your YouTube set up so they can, your YouTube links at the top, so they click on that, because YouTube's where you make your money.
Gotcha.
Right now, if Instagram opens up their pay model, and that's something that's going to happen.
Yeah.
So as we all know, Instagram 3 days ago opened up the IGTV portal, which is a 10-minute to an hour portal. But the key to that portal, which is very exciting, is the opportunity to put links in there. They're allowing, which is amazing, links outside of Instagram. So you can, so you're talking about a weight loss product that you love, you can link it and get an affiliate product. Or let me give you another example. She can, you can prepare a meal, and you can have the meal prepared, you can show it how you fix it, and then on the link, it's to Amazon where you have an affiliate deal, and they can push a button and buy everything you just told them to do.
Gotcha.
They don't have to even think, they just push a button, they order it, it shows up in the mail 2 days later, and they're eating the same way you are.
Yeah.
So this allows you to make money off of Amazon as an affiliate. It also allows you to be serving your audience like this. You know, guys, this is not about her and I, it's about sharing with you, because you took the time to listen and not only get inspired, but also, you know, take action, which is the key to everything.
Exactly.
You know, if you do start having a camera guy, like Kirk's really good looking, so I get to look at a big looking guy, even though I'm straight. But to get somebody like him on your team, you know, that takes money, so you can make money, and you hire someone like Kirk, and then you start to go around and look a little douchey. Because this was a little douchey initially, until you start to realize that you're serving them.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a lot. I think the biggest problem with the people in the space you want to work with is that they don't want to change.
Yeah.
So what made you change? What was the thing that made you change when you lost all the weight? 100 pounds that you lost.
Yeah. So really, it was.
It was a moment, right? It was a moment you just went.
Yes, literally, I reached down to tie my shoe, and literally, I could not breathe. I lost my breath, just like this. Mind you, I lost my breath, and I sat up and I went, why am I losing my breath over tying my shoe? No, so I have to fix this now. Call my friends up. Can we walk and jog? Can we do whatever we can do until I can do it on my own? And literally, I let it build up from there. So literally, it took needing to tie my shoe, suffering from something that's tying your shoe, which it seems so insignificant, but it was just like the straw that broke the camel's back for me. It was a wrap.
Okay, good. And then once you get to 20,000 followers, so let's take the step further. Now you're going to start to get some halfway decent money coming in.
Yeah.
On top, because brands will reach out to you. On top of the fact that you might be able to start speaking, attending conferences where you can meet other. One of the best things you can do is go to these fitness and nutrition conferences and meet other influencers that you can collaborate with. You know, that's something that will increase your following and also increase your knowledge. And also you can go meet different brands like powders, and like you can go around and meet other people.
Like in the little festival.
So then you should look in, because you live near LA.
Yeah, I'm in LA.
In LA, so
Yeah.
so the convention center has a whole list of things coming up. I'm sure there's fitness stuff coming up as well.
Big time.
So let's start doing that, okay? So, and then every day this week, you gotta shoot something, or you gotta, so I shoot a still, because I'm in the inspiration business, entrepreneur, entertainment inspiration. I make a still, I try to put words on it, I try to make copy over here, and then I try to shoot 4 to 5 times a week with Kirk, creating content, 10-minute content for Instagram, 10-minute content for YouTube, and then you can do some 1-minute content, which is like a trailer on Instagram as well.
Gotcha.
Some people aren't using IG yet. They're not using IGTV yet.
Yeah.
So I know it's a lot, but you got to find the time. And early mornings and late afternoons are great times to shoot.
Yeah.
So
And then I created a studio in my apartment.
and
So,
you have you have enough, this is enough to do to start.
Exactly.
You don't need this, you don't need to be fancy at all.
Yeah, I have industrial lights in my house.
Oh,
Yeah, the construction lights just lit up, and there's this little section where there's a nice little stool, and there's like a little table area where you sit and you set up the phone. So we just keep adjusting the lights until it looks perfect, and then we just start our videos.
That's awesome.
So
Baby
this is
steps.
the start. Yep, baby steps. This is the start. So
Baby steps. I mean, it's going to suck early on sometimes. I'm sure Kirk will tell you it sucks for us half the time. As a matter of fact, I was saying today that of all the video work we've done today, there was about 4 great minutes. Outside, something clicked. I hit it. I was on. That's, okay. And you get some filler, and this is good. But I mean, like, you need to just keep grinding. It'll get better and better every day. It'll get better.
I need to kind of triple time right
And
now.
be okay with it not be good. Sometimes it's not good. It's funny.
Yeah, let it progress. Then I can make something even better than that, and I take it off.
The last thing I want to say to you. So yesterday, or the day before yesterday, was my birthday, and I happened to look at some old footage of me that Barry shot 10 years ago. And I looked at this footage and I said, holy shit, I was cute. But I'm going to tell you something about that. And I thought I was not cute then.
Yeah.
But I looked at myself 10 years before that, remember back then, and I said, holy shit, I was cute. You get my point?
Yes.
So all of us don't see how pretty and how amazing we are right now. 10 years from now, I will look at today and go, holy shit, I was cute.
Yes.
Right? So I'm going to start pretending I'm really cute right now.
Yes.
You know, and
Smell your flowers while you still have them. Yes, man.
and so no matter what you're holding any of us back, 10 years from now, you'll wish you had done more if you didn't do more.